Hugh Jackman, whose nice guy reputation is in the toilet. And it's crumbling and it's crumbling. And again, I've been hearing from a lot of you troublemakers in Australia that you've been wanting a little bit of a discussion about Hugh because a lot of you have never bought the image. And, you know, I found this this edition of The Star with Deb, his former wife, Deborra-Lee Furness, who had been with Hugh forever. When they got together, she was the famous one. She was the star. She was the celebrity. She was the accomplished actress. Hugh was like on the come up. He was the grinder. He was trying to make it. And she wound up putting her career on the back burner for him. And she was reportedly always the brains behind Hugh Jackman Inc. And you know, what does he do? He ups and he leaves her for his co-star Sutton Foster in The Music Man. And it's not going over well. And they just reportedly wrapped up the terms of their divorce. It was filed here out in Suffolk County. They have a house out in East Hampton, or had. I don't know who's getting it or if they're selling it, but Deb has begun speaking out, and she's normally a very private person. She said, "My heart and compassion goes out to everyone who has traversed the traumatic journey of betrayal." I'm going to give her a pass on traversed and journey because she's clearly going through it. She said the breakup is a profound wound that cuts deep. I am going to guess that there will not be a divorce memoir as speculated here because she's probably signed the mother of all NDAs, but I think it's going to work out for Deb in the long run. And just another anecdote, these people are just like, you know, the ones who are like, oh, I don't like attention. I don't know how I got to be such like a famous movie star. How did that happen? I was never gunning for that. During COVID, a lot of New Yorkers, a lot of people who lived in the city relocated full-time out to their homes on the east end of Long Island. And Hugh Jackman and Deb Furness were apparently among them because I was in a grocery store out here and everybody had to be masked up back then. To go anywhere in New York, you had to be masked up. So there was no recognizing anybody. And I'm online getting ready to go to the cash register, and there's this tall guy and a smaller woman who looks a little bit older. The guy is ripped, and suddenly he's speaking from his diaphragm to the cash register attendant. And most of these people, like, English is their second language, you know, but he's laughing and he's blah, blah. And it's the unmistakable voice of Hugh Jackman, who couldn't even just do a humble transaction at the grocery store at the height of a global pandemic without drawing attention to himself.